Alright, this is going to be the first spot I stick a camera. Nice little creek. My onX showed that there was a spring here. Took me a minute to find it. It wasn't exactly right. But a few deer tracks. I glassed up a couple deer in the next draw over. I'll go put some cameras over there tomorrow morning. But we're going to slap a camera up somewhere, probably along that biggest bush right there hanging across, and we'll set it up. Kind of a hard spot to set a camera, so that's good enough. Got the bag loaded down. So this is pretty crazy. I was taking a little video to put on my Instagram story of these foot tracks and the camera, and I looked down. Look at this. That's the old top to a shovel. How long do you think that's been here? It's crazy. Just gonna set it right there. Well, just got the tent all set up for the night. Got the goods. Gonna pull out my bag and hit snooze. Good morning. Just woke up. I'm still out of it. I'm gonna go set a few cameras down here before I do anything. I saw some bucks here last night, and I'm gonna drop off, go set a few cameras, and I'll be back for breakfast. I got 2 bucks right here. I don't have anything to show you, but there's 2 bucks right there. And there's a creek right here, so I'm thinking to set a camera like right there on the draw that comes out of where they're at. Alright, I set that camera super quick and super quiet. I didn't film any of it. I think the deer saw me, but I don't think they spooked. So it's not a good spot I set it up on, but I was just trying to be quick and quiet, so hopefully it'll do the job, at least get pictures of them in a month. See if they're anything worthy. I really don't think they're going to be. I think they're both too small, but the one's got some good width on him, so we'll see. I'm gonna go set one more down the drawaways. Alright, so there's lots of feed up in there, and then it comes to a narrow crossing between these rocks and these trees, and there's a couple main trails. There's one right here and one right there, and there's nothing to set my camera on, so I slapped it up on that rock. It's the first time I've ever tried that, but it's pretty rock solid, if you know what I mean. Just got my backpack loaded up. I'm gonna tear the tent down real fast and get out of here. Well, I went back to the truck, slept all day. I don't know, I probably slept 6 hours today. Don't really know why. Took some Benadryl. That's probably what put me to sleep, but I don't know why I stayed out so long. And now I'm headed into the high country. Walking down the road right now because it got snowed out, and we're headed high. We got 3 more cameras to set. I just saw a couple bulls. Not too bad of bulls, both little bulls, but that's where we're at right now. So we got about a mile and a half to go for tonight, and then I'll set the cams first thing in the morning. Stay tuned. Just got the spotter set up, glassed up a deer. I'm gonna get myself some beef stroganoff with noodles going real quick and keep glassing. camping down at that pass that I just ate at, and coming up in here in the morning and setting my cams and then leaving. But I slept like 6 hours today for some reason, so I figured I could take the night shift. So I came up here this evening, left my tent and everything down there. I just set up one camera I forgot to film. Nice little brook, kind of like a little trail between some cliffs and some trees. A lot of tracks on it. I saw one buck coming up, little buck, but a lot of tracks in here. So I set one camera. Now I've got 2 more to set. I'm gonna set them on springs right up here, pretty close to each other. Ooh, look at this. Trail. Well, we got this trail coming right through here. Goes right up there. A lot of tracks on it. Didn't really find a good spot to set a camera, so I kind of just set it right there in the rocks and then put a rock on top of it, and that should capture everything coming up and down this trail. Well, as dorky as it looks, I just got the last camera set up. This is actually Andrew Cunningham's camera. He gave it to me forever ago to let me use on my elk hunt. Didn't give it to me, but I haven't given it back yet, so I'm setting it back up. So props to him for being such a good friend and letting me steal his trail camera. But nice little spring here, coming right out of the ground. A lot of tracks, so that's the last one, and I'm getting out of here. Honestly, being up in all of this huge country just really makes you think, and it makes you realize how small you are in the grand scheme of the universe. It makes me think of my favorite verse, Joshua 1:9, where God says, "Have I commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with you wherever you go." Well, I just made it back to all my gear. Gonna get a little on target going, even though it's 9 o'clock at night. This has 200 milligrams of caffeine. My brother dropped me off about 2 miles back on a 4-wheeler. It's about 14 back to where the trucks are at. So I might just take the night shift and try and knock out that 14 miles. I also might go like 8, camp, and then do the rest in the morning. I'm supposed to be picked up at 12 tomorrow, midday, 12 noon, but I don't want to wait that long. I was planning on setting cameras tomorrow morning, but I got them set tonight, so I might just bomb back. So gonna down this on target, keep me going, getting loaded up, and I'm gonna get out of here. Well, I did not make it all the way back to last night. I made it to this ridge top, and I just threw the bag out and went to bed. Didn't work too well. Didn't sleep very good. I'm about to whip up some breakfast, but I glassed up $7 this morning, couple elk. I'll show you the videos to those, but yeah, that's the update for now. Couple nice bucks though, I think.